Good morning, everyone. My name is Brandy. I'm the 100 Proof Quilter, and this is my quilting corner. Hello. How is everyone today? Let's see. Oh, goodness. It's been a crazy week this week. No, I'm not drinking coffee, but I am drinking hot cocoa. That light is way too bright on me. Whew. Now I'm in the dark. Okay. So, let's see what we got here. I didn't really have a project plan today. Um, it's been crazy. Make sure all our volumes are turned down. So I thought maybe I would make some garden flags, Christmas garden flags. Sorry. So I pulled out like all the Christmassy fabrics I had. So I got, I don't know, I think these are, I don't have very much of each of these, but enough to make a garden flag. So I have some, they're Christmassy. These are just plain ones, but they're still in the Christmas style, so I'm not sure. They're accent ones. And then we've got these ones, which have a winterish Christmas feel. Definite Christmas here. And then, of course, we have this one. Good morning, Mona. Good morning, Katie. So that's what I thought we'd do today. Nothing major planned. I wanted to do some gifts for my supervisors. I thought this would be a good, fun little easy project to do today. Just sew and chat, see what everybody's up to. I think I hear a small echo. I did get a email from StreamYard that said that there was a Google Chrome issue a couple weeks ago, which was the day that we had that awful what do they call it, an echo bug that was supposedly fixed. I was like, okay, so it wasn't all on me. So I thought that was nice of them to email me. So I think we'll start. Let's iron some of these out. So how's everybody today? Anybody got any cool projects going on? I think this is just enough if I only do one, like one, what's the word I'm looking for? My brain isn't functioning. Exhausted mornings with Brandy, like I said. We might rename my live. Hi, Lisa. How are you today? No worries. I appreciate you being here. Oh, look. This is a petite. I think all three of these top ones are these all. These ones might be. Look at that. Let's see if we can spray some of these wrinkles out. I told my husband the other day that I needed him to get the fireplace working, and he said I had too much stuff in the front room, and that's fine, because I needed him to move out of the office so that I could have the whole space to put all my stuff. Making Christmas tree wall hangings for gifts. Free pattern from that quarter shop. I might have to check that out. See, I hear an echo. Do you all hear an echo? It's not super bad like that one time, but I hear an echo. See, it's gonna drive me bonkers. How about now? Oh, look at that. Helps if I hit all the little buttons. Apparently I didn't turn off the mic on that one. And I always turn off the mic, and I guess I didn't turn it off that time. Bad me, bad me. That was my fault. Okay. Let's move this over. Yeah, it helps if you hit all the little buttons. Hi, Betty. How are you? Good morning. Oh, look at that. That's a really bad one. I might have to iron that part out. Yikes. I don't know what happened there. It's probably when I looked up and realized we were echoing. Let's see. Okay. So let's do let's roll our little sides here. Let's go in. Good morning, Danelle. How are you? Get my little roller here. And then let's get my little measuring thing. Let's see. Ooh. Might do pretty good guesstimating. And then let's roll one more time. Good. I'd be better if I was in my sewing room and not working right now. Oh, yeah, I understand that. One of these days I'll be retired and I can be in here whenever I want. One of my employees has been on vacation all week, and I asked her how she was. She goes, "Well, I didn't win the lottery while I was gone, so I'm back at work." And I thought that was kind of cute. Oh, my holiday was okay. You know, the most of the kids live a good distance away. There's a couple that live an okay distance. So my husband was out of town until the very, very end. So we just went out for dinner because I work overnight. I slept most of the day. He woke me up in time to get ready to go out, and we just went out. There's a place called Bricktown Brewery, and they do a nice little all-you-can-eat spread. Thank you, Mona. I haven't added her to my little list yet. I need to. And then it's at a casino, so we went and wasted $100 afterwards. I didn't win anything. He walked out with a little bit, but it was fun. Of course, you know, we pay for it because, you know, the smoking area, and so, you know, we walked out all stuffy. I should say we woke up all stuffy from the smoke. There's my little measuring thing. I am making garden flags. Some Christmas garden flags. Just something easy, doesn't take much fabric. About 18 inches across, depending on if you want to do a double seam on the side. And then the length varies depending on how long you want it to be. You know, and then about 1.5 inches at the top so that it can, you want it to be about 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches at the top so that it can fit on any, slide onto any garden holder, depending on the garden holder. And then you want to do the bottom, and then you can put any lettering on it, or I think I'm actually going to get out my Cricut and do some vinyl with their last names on it. And maybe like a Christmas tree or something. I have a bunch of vinyl I've gotten. So super easy. I didn't really have anything planned today, and so I thought, oh, wonder what I could do. Now, I don't know if everybody has a garden that I'll be giving it to, but you know, hey, they could hang it up on their door if they don't have a garden. Garden flag holder. I don't know. You know what I mean. Learn to talk, Brandy. Learn to talk. I once went out to a restaurant with some friends, and I was trying to say something off the menu, and I like said it all kinds of crazy, and the guy just like rambled off what I said, and one of the girls next to him went, "Oh, you speak Brandy," and he said, "Apparently." And that's when I don't drink, so you know. Y'all don't want to see me trying to talk when I do. Eat. All right. So we'll go like this. And I want the stitch to be right there. And we'll go right along the, oops, I'm turning on my little light here. I want the stitch to go right along the middle here. Where's my pedal? And apparently my chair is on it. Oh, that'll never do. All right, let's get organized here, peoples. Let's try this again. All right. What did I say about exhausted mistakes with Brandy? Let's try this again. Here we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Maybe. Let's move that out of our way. And these are so easy to do. And then when you add the little cricket design with the vinyl, puts that little personal touch on it. Makes it a super easy, fast Christmas thing. And I think, I don't know if I have green. I know that I have red vinyl. Look, we even managed to sew that straight. Look at that. And away we go. We haven't stabbed ourselves yet. I guess I should be careful saying those things. It's bound to happen if I speak out of turn here. Okay. All right. So we've got that done. And then we want to decide about how much we want this to be curved in. Just kind of finger press this. Ugh, it works. Look, all my sound effects sound like Ferris Bueller. I'm probably just aged myself. What's the word I'm looking for? Okay. Let's see. I want at least an inch and a quarter. Oh, look at that. Let's make sure we got an inch a quarter on the other side. Look at that. Don't move. Let's see. And we really only need a pin in the middle here just to kind of hold it together right there. And so we flipped this seam right here just barely under, and we're just going to stitch along the bottom here. but just right on the edge. Well, maybe. All right. And then I just do enough on the bottom to put like a little dowel rod in for the wind. So I just finger press about an inch, about right at an inch. You want to fold the in just enough. Yeah, I have a little bit of a stuffy nose today. Well, this one isn't cooperating as much with me as the top did. I may have to press that with the iron. It's not. Let's check this. One of my favorite tools is this little Katie from Greenland Quilter interviewed me for her podcast, and it will be debuting Wednesday afternoon at 4. If you would like to check it out, the link's on my page. That is awesome. That's great. She asked me, but I don't like interviews. A nerve thing. Aw. Mona, can you find her link and post it here for me? She said the link's on her page, or if you can grab the link and post it, that way we can celebrate you. Is that an inch? That is an inch. All right, let's finger press that. That is going to come undone. I'm going to iron this one because it's not acting right. So we're going to iron that. There we go. So this bottom one was my husband's idea. He said my flags flew around too much and that I should put enough on the bottom so that we could put a wooden dowel in it so it didn't flop around. So technically, we are done with one flag. The only thing we need to do is, like I said, I'm going to cut out some Cricut stuff and put it on the front. But we have one garden flag all done. So we did the seams. We did like a, what do they call that when you fold it in? I forget what kind of seam that's called. But so we have one garden flag done. Super easy. I did a couple interviews back when I first got on here. They was horrible. I mean, everybody was like, "Oh, you did great," but yeah, I don't think I did very good. I was super shy, and I will so with anyone, but it's nerve-wracking to be asked questions by a stranger. I was nervous, but I created my channel to get out of my comfort zone. So, somebody actually asked me the other day about the live that I did make garden flags on. And while I was trying to go find them, I found my very first live. Oh my gosh, that was the most horrible live I've ever done. It was just horrible. There were these huge gaps of complete silence. And I was like over there slurping my coffee. It was just atrocious. I was listening to that going, I can't believe anybody ever even stuck around to watch me. That was just horrible. I was cracking up while I was watching it. I was like, oh my goodness. So the fact that I giggle and laugh now is just funny because that first one was just, this is number 62 because I decided to go in and number the lives. So this is live number 62, but it was funny. I was like rewatching that one going, okay, so we've definitely come a long way since then. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad I can laugh at myself. Whew. I mean, if you can't laugh at yourself, who can you laugh at? Okay, so this one is done. We're going to set this one aside. Whew. That was something else. Whew. I prefer to sew with people and speak if the conversation is good and have to warm up to strangers. Yeah, no, although I really should do some, I think I said this before, I probably should have some peeps on and maybe do a couple sew and chats on my channel. I haven't, and I'm always so busy right up until it's time to go live, that that sometimes I get home and go, oh crap, I need to get my setup for, it's Monday, it's time to set everything up. Can't believe it's already Monday. But sometimes I forget, so setting up, having somebody on with me sometimes is like, oh. There I go, slurping my coffee. I'm kidding. I think that was a gulp, not a slurp. Ooh, the wrinkles don't want to come out of this one. Let's try that. Or maybe not. Ooh, the wrinkles are really in this one. And there's the garbage man right on time. Okay. Maybe this one doesn't want to be used. Okay, we're going to set this one aside because it doesn't want to become unwrinkled. I don't know what the deal is with that one. Okay, so Let's go with, how much of this one do we have? Merry and Bright. Do we have enough here? Good morning, Kim. How are you? We do. So how was everybody's Thanksgiving? Did everybody have lots of fun with family? I told you all about mine. Did y'all have fun? When I went on Sean's channel, everyone wanted to know what was wrong with me as I was so quiet. Oh, so there's a little story behind my little chicken pin cushion there, and its little pins that are in it are it's getting what's that when you get the little pins in your back? Acupuncture. So I went and volunteered for my Quilt Guild's table at one of our quilt festival things at the fairgrounds, and there was this lady that was selling these little chickens across the little thing, but she didn't have any in the colors I liked. And hi Terry, how are you? And so the friend that I was in the booth with, she went somewhere else in the middle of nowhere to, I forget where she went. And we're also on a running group. And one day she comes to me and she says, I have something for you. And she said, I went and looked on your channel to see what your favorite colors were to figure out what color to get you. And she said, and so this is my little traveling chicken. This chicken goes with me everywhere. And acupuncture is because I have a bad back. So these are the only pink needles I have. So my chicken gets acupuncture. And this needle came from a little sewing friend. She says she gives everybody a little crystal needle. And so that's my story of my little chicken. That's my little buddy. My little sewing buddy. Well, we got most of the wrinkles out of this one. It's good enough. My 21-year-old son came home for Thanksgiving dinner, so mine was absolutely perfect. That's great. Mine was quiet. Awesome. Yes, acupuncture. Okay, so just like last time, we're going to go down the sides. Hello, Kelly. How are you? Just like before. What did we do with my little measuring thing? We're going to measure down the little side here. Ooh, this one doesn't want to finger press as well as the other one did. Well, that's rude. This one may make me iron it. Good grief. Can't catch a break today. Where's my roller? Where's my roller? Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Thanks, Mona. If I get my daughter's table runner finished, I'll get a video uploaded this week. Oh, I have so many videos I need to make. I really need to like buckle down and get some videos made because I got 2 Advent boxes. I got Open Gates and I got Ginny's Christmas box. And this will be my first time doing Advent boxes, so I really need to buckle down and get some work done. Jury duty is interfering with my sewing time. I bet it is. Whoops, that one is way off the mark there. I knew that looked a little wide. There we go. Told you I was going to have to iron that one. Not acting right. This fabric let me get the wrinkles out, but now it's not finger pressing. It's not very nice of it. The other ones went so smoothly. Does anyone here make water slide decals? I don't know what water slide decals are. If so, what paper do you use? I'm kind of hemming. I'm doing a hemming on the sides, because I'm making garden flags, so the sides are, so I'm hemming the sides just so that they don't come unraveled and look all crappy on the inside. I did my first couple of garden flags, I only did a single. I only did one. But I've noticed that with time, if you want to reuse the flags like next year, this tatters up. So I've started rolling them so that it doesn't tatter. And seeing as these are going to be gifts, figured I might as well make it so they can reuse them next year. And I will probably give this out before Christmas. So that they can hang them if they so choose. I have Old Singer on my porch to give away. Oh, cool. I'm sure somebody will come get it. Put anything worth anything outside. And there's a guy with a big old truck that comes and gets anything. I don't have any room for anything else in my sewing room. Absolutely nothing else in my sewing room. Okay, now I need to press this a little bit. I'm out of room. Me too, Mona, me too. Well, the upside to ironing those, guess what we don't have to do? We don't have to pin. My daughter is getting the Janome that I bought and used once. Did you not like it? The Janome, I mean. I'm making gifts this year, not buying. I still have the grandkids' porcelain ornaments to paint like I do every year. That's awesome. You hated it. Oh, I lost my foot pedal again. And away we go. And Mona says I'm making gifts too. If I was more organized, I'd make more gifts. But I'm like extremely unorganized. Just ask my husband. He is definitely the more organized of the two of us. You definitely are going to have to show us pictures of that. Of the quilted jacket. I definitely want to see pictures. That is a wonderful idea. I bet they're going to be gorgeous. They're quilted jackets. Okay. Yeah, we bought their large gifts, but I love to also make stuff for them too. No gift better than a homemade gift from the heart. Okay. All right. I'm making a couple of seasoning mixtures to give as gifts, and we'll bake some breads and cookies and make some fudge and peanut brittle to give as gifts for some friends. Yum! I can feel the weight gain already. My husband has a friend whose mom makes him like this huge basket of homemade goodies. It's a ton of stuff, all kinds of different goodies in it. Every year. You know, I swear if I get into it, he's like, "Did you get into my stuff?" Okay, 1.25 inches. Let's see. An 1.25 inches. Put a pin in it. Lisa says, I will send you my address. And oops, that one is what is that? That's fine. That is and then one in the middle, just so we don't get off track here. All right. Why do I feel like we're billowing up here? Let's see. Hi, Susan. How are you? Oh, no, you're never late. We are just making some Christmas garden flags. I woke up with a headache, already getting the feeling this is not going to be a good day. I'm so sorry you're not feeling well. So I'm going to go ahead and leave the salvage in here and use that as my little meter here for our little 1-inch. Gives it a little more weight if they don't want to put a little dowel rod in there. Ooh, I tell you, my nose is really going crazy. We have a little bit of ice going on. Nothing crazy. Just a little. I had a little bit of ice on my windshield when I left work today. We had a little bit of snow on the coop. Nothing crazy. Just a little dusting yesterday. Just enough freeze for me to have difficulties breaking the chicken's water. They was pecking at it and looking at me like, what's going on here? They're the funniest creatures in the world. I call them my little velociraptors. All right, this is number 2. See, these are the super quickest, easiest things to do. I love these things. We got a little over an inch here. Definitely a tracking stone. Oh yeah, there wasn't enough to track here. Although I think we're expecting more. And they're predicting some heavy snowfalls this winter for us. And there we go. There's our other one. Easy peasy. And like I said, that one's a little bit shorter than the other one. A little bit, not by much. We'll do something with the Cricut, put their last name on it. Maybe I'll cut out something. I don't know. Let's see. I think we have time for one more. Let's go with the, let's see, how much is here? What y'all think? This one? Is there enough of this one? Yeah, there's enough of this one. It's chilly here, just below freezing in the morning. I have to go blow dry my hair. All right, Kelly, have a good day. This one's got some glittery stuff going on. Let's do this one. Oh, with this dark green, I may need to change out my thread. Let's see. That's some pretty green thread. We're having a storm tomorrow. 29 degrees here. The wind chill of 18. My happy self is staying inside, huddled under my electric blanket. Yeah, I can definitely see that that would be a good thing to do. Let's see. Do I have? I do. I have a bobbin with that green. Let's see. Let's throw things around. Let's see. Yeah, that'll work. All right. Take this out. Snip, snip. Okay. Pop this bobbin out real quick. And we probably have just enough on here to do this. Let's play chicken bobbin and see how we do. Oh, look at that. We wrinkled this while we were doing that. Now that was rude. Ah. With a big travel mug of hot tea or coffee with peppermint mocha creamer. Mmm, sounds delicious. Delicious. I tell you, I like peppermint mocha. I have little peppermint sticks to stir my hot cocoa. I didn't put any in my hot cocoa today. Just because I knew I wouldn't be stirring it, so I didn't put it in today. Mostly because I knew it was going to sit over there on the side and probably get cold, which it did. Because I didn't have my little Yeti cup with the top. I didn't put my hot cocoa in it. I should have. It would still be hot. That was my fault. I'm not as fond of winter as I am of fall. I like fall. I like chilly mornings, chilly evenings. I do not like cold mornings or cold evenings. But I don't mind chilly mornings and warm afternoons. But I don't mind like sitting on the back porch with the chimney and but when it starts to get cold, I'm not a fan of the cold. It feels like it got really cold here really quick. My steam iron has quit. Uh-oh. I don't use water in my iron either, so I'm of no help with that. When I first started quilting, I tried it and I wasn't a fan of it. I use flattener, but I don't use steam. Okay, I need to get dressed or I will never get anything done. Oh, okay. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out, Mona. We're just going to finish this one up and then we'll be out of here today. Sure, I'm not getting. Bye, Mona. See you later somewhere. I like that. I like that, Terry. See you later somewhere. We're bound to see her somewhere else on somebody else's channel, huh? If not her own. Make sure. I think I got off track there, and we did get a little wonky right there. Thought that looked a little wide. Brandy, did you work last night? Yes, I worked last night. Yep. I pretty much I have a work telecom that goes on that I'm on until right before I get on here. So I get off work and then I have a telecom that I have and then I jump on here. And I actually go into work a little bit earlier, so we're working a little bit more hours than we were. And here next week, I think we're going to be working a little more hours. You get right to the next thing, don't you? I tried to, or else if I don't, I go right to sleep. I'm out. If I slow down for 1 second, I'm out. It's horrible. My husband and I will sit down and try and watch a show, then I pass out. Okay. I was like, that didn't sound right. That's because we came unthreaded. I heard it. It didn't even sound right. Well, that green match is pretty good. My local news app just popped up saying we have another storm moving in this weekend and have enough sub-freezing temperatures. It will be more snow. So that green turned out really well. It really matches this really well. I think that was a good choice. And I believe that green was from my grandson's quilt. Okay. Hi, Kathy. Good morning. Haven't seen you in a while. How are you? Press this down. We just got a couple more seams and then we'll be done. And we will have done the sewing part of the 3 garden flags. And when I get the final ones done, I will definitely post them. Let's see. Where's my mark? Let's see. 1. Oh, that's 1. Let's see. I went with 1. I said 1 1/4 last time, but I ended up going 1 1/2 because 1 1/4 looked too small on that last one. I am wonderful. We're just going to put a pin right here. We're going to put 1 in the middle. Thank you, Kim. It is pretty. It was in a little kit. It wasn't actually meant for this, but this is what it's going to be. I think it was originally in a kit to be like a Christmas card holder or something. But I usually put my cards on the mantle. And I kind of like them there. So I don't really need a Christmas card holder per se. So, all right, we just need to do the bottom. And once again, we got the salvage in here. This one doesn't have any words on it, but we're going to fold it up into the bottom again. At least it gives us a really good line. And then we want about 1 inch. This stuff's in my way. Look out the way. Let me double check our, yep. All right. And we're on the bottom one for the little dowel rod spot. And we just sewed that all the way through with no thread. Woo! Look at that. Exhausted sewing mistakes with Brandy. Let's try that again. Maybe this time we will try not to air sew. Take 2. Well, that sounds much better. Oh, look, there's thread this time. I think that works much better for sewing. I'm pretty sure the seams stay married when there's thread. I mean, I can't very well get the divorce lawyer out if the seams aren't married. Look here, I'm a comedian. I'm here all week. Well, actually, I'm just here for the next few minutes. But you know. All right, guys. And we're done. The third flag is done. We've got our top opening, our two sides, and then the bottom if they want to put a dowel rod in to keep it from flapping everywhere. I think I might have to go with like a silver to do their name on this one, just so that it shows up really bright. Hi, Marie. You're just catching the tail end. We're just finishing up. I was making garden flags again, this time Christmas ones. So I have some shiny silver I think we could put on this one. I actually have some gold too, and there's some tiny little gold flakes on the good grief, my brain isn't working. Anyways, there's some gold in here, and so I think I have some gold cricket stuff. Anyways, so we'll definitely have to do the name in gold for this one, just because it's such a darker one. Oh, there's gold here too. So, those were quick. So we did 3 of those. Pretty easy. So this was the first one we did. The second one. And then this was the last one. And like I said, I'm going to get my Cricut Maker out. We'll put some designs with the... What in the world? This stuff. For some reason, I can't even remember what the name of it is. My brain is not functioning today. Anyways, make some designs and stuff for them. So, goodness, I'm getting tired. That is definitely. So I'm glad you guys could all hang out with me. So you guys have a great week. And like I always say, go out there, find some gorgeous fabric, make some fabulous quilts. Try not to spend too much time with the divorce lawyer. And I'll see you guys next time. You guys have a great week. Bye, everyone.